Hey, Meshy, did you check out that former Aussie fast bowler, John Hastings? It's on social media. I think we reposted a couple of times. Doing his best Daryl Tuffey impression.
Yeah, I did what every good podcast host does. I checked the run sheet and then went back to watch it. Yeah, it's not good. One
of the worst overs in history of cricket in the World Championship of Legends. So this is like the equivalent of, Steve Alker is killing it in that PGA Seniors Tour.
Yeah.
This is the equivalent in cricket. So they basically recently retired cricketers go and then play in this Legends T20 league.
And do they care about the results of these games?
Mainly Indian driven for content on cricket. They've got like 3 channels of cricket over there when you go to India. It's insane.
They're just looking to fill out the schedule.
Yeah, it's just more content. Anyway,
the middle dawns are looking a bit empty.
Anyway, John Hastings, he bowled 12 wides and a no ball and basically kept on bowling them and he didn't even complete his 6 legal deliveries.
Yeah.
Brett Lee came on and said, "Nah, mate."
Do you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me a lot of Kieran Reid coming in and was it asking Ben Hurley to march after kind of forfeiting to a slow scoring rate?
Yes, he yanked him off the field because he couldn't get it off the block.
Yeah, it reminded me a lot of this.
Oh, don't know about that. It was way more awkward because that was a thing for men's health.
No, but this was also awkward because now we're in a situation where I'm pretty sure that guy had to fake an injury to stop bowling.
Or, I mean, look.
It looked like a faked injury to me. Are you making it?
If it's a televised cricket game,
you can't.
All I'm saying is, if it's televised,
hang on.
People are punting.
Yeah.
Not necessarily us.
You think we should maybe keep our eyes peeled over the next couple of days to see if
John Hastings walks around with any sort of
new necklaces on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. No, why? It annoys me that I don't think about that every time, and you seem to be very quick to jump to those conclusions. You've seen it before.
It's quite hard. He's a former professional cricket player to bowl 12 wides and a no ball and not even complete the over. Like, I'm long in the tooth. I could come in and bowl. I'd probably bowl 1 or 2 wides.
Well, you'd slow the run up down. You'd focus on the line and length, and you'd get it down there. Yeah.
So I don't know whether Brett Lee was like, "Okay, mate, you've done the overs. It was obviously over 10.5 the first over. You've bowled fucking 12 wide.
I can't remember.
Enough."
Did he do that thing where which all fast bowlers do that are used to bowling straight and can't? Did he change from over the wicket to around the wicket? Give that a crack for a couple of deliveries.
One of them was like on the next pitch over.
Yeah. Oh, come on,
it was
man.
Shocking.
It was like, no one's that bad.
No, okay, this is suspicious.
Like, Matt Heath could bowl 6 legal deliveries.
Hang on.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, do you remember Aravinda de Silva came and played for Auckland?
Yes, I do.
In the 90s?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus, there's a deep cut.
And they played Canterbury at Eden Park. And Michael Sharp, who used to run the indoor cricket centre in Rangiora, was playing for Canterbury at the time. And we were like, oh, man, he's from Rangiora. This is great. He's representing our town on the national stage. He got pounded by Aravinda de Silva. I think it hit him for 4 sixes and a 4 and 1 over. And Michael Sharp faked a hammy, walked off. Didn't finish the over.
The faked it.
That's
the faked
good,
injury is
you gotta do
humiliator.
that. You gotta do that. Yeah, I mean, if you're facing humiliation, you gotta call it quits, and you just gotta go.
Speaking of Matt Heath and the nets, though, is that he can't bowl. He famously can't bowl in the nets because he can't get it under the roof.
Yes, because it goes on top of the roof.
For it to make it down to the batsman, it has to kind of surpass what the average height of a cricket net would be.
Dangerously hard to face.
It's so hard to face
because he molests the pace off the ball. There is no more pace on it. I'm surprised it gets to you. So by the time it gets to you, it's all you in terms of timing.
I've spooned so many in the mid-wicket off Matt Heath.
Oh my God, it's so frustrating.
You just got to heave it off the hip.
Yeah.
No, it's not good. But anyway, this over, I think we've got to keep an eye on it because it was not good. Yeah. Go and check it out on the ACC socials, for God's sake. It was a disaster.
Be your own judge, okay? Yeah. You judge for yourself what you think's going on.
Do you feel thankful to be here today? I forgot to actually ask you boys when I came in this morning. Jeez, it's been a dramatic, 12 hours.
Oh my God.
A lot of civil defence alerts.
Yeah. Hey, are you an oversharer on text messages and stuff like that? Do you
No, I don't think so.
Because whoever's in charge of the messages just needs to just pump the brakes.
Yeah, why are we getting 8 paragraphs?
Yeah. And just oversharing. Like you sent that last night. Yeah, there's going to be some strong currents. Are they going to send that when there's a king tide?
Yeah.
And they'll say, look, if it prevents the death of one person, it's worth it. Well, how about sending an alert out when someone's hammered driving around the North Shore after a big day on the beers at the rugby club? I mean, are they going to send a civil defence alert out for that?
So we got, 2 official civil defence alerts in the last 12 hours here in Auckland. Apparently there was an earthquake.
Everywhere, not just Auckland.
Oh, really? The whole country got it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay,
yeah,
so,
it's all coastal.
So the Russians, they had a bit of an earthquake situation. Poor Japan.
Was it an earthquake or was it an underground nuclear test?
Exactly.
Yeah,
was
exactly.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Do your own research.
Fucking do your own research, mate, because I don't know if it was an earthquake.
Biggest earthquake on record, or was it?
Yeah.
Definitely nuclear.
Yep, I agree.
Okay.
Where was I going with that? Oh,
it's the new form of warfare. It's the nuclear tsunami.
But 2 civil defence warnings, and we don't even fucking stop the ferries. Like, if the ferries are still functioning, I think it should be a blanket rule.
No, the inter-island ferries didn't use Tory Channel because it's a bit thin, just in case there was a bit of rush, a bit of current coming through.
Those inter-island ferries have to be very careful, though. They do tend to.
That's the least of their problems is a tsunami. Those ferries.
Yeah, in fact, they could do with one. Those 2 boats could do with being washed into the rocks.
But I tell you what, I think it's the boy who cried wolf, because if they keep sending out these alerts.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying, is getting a text saying stay away from water and then heading down to the Devonport ferry terminal to get onto the ferry to then head over to work. It just feels a bit like, well, it's hard to take this seriously.
I tell you what, last night when all the first one came through and the kids like, what's this about?
It's quite exciting,
They said, what's the tsunami? And then we went deep into a YouTube channel on the 2011 Japanese tsunami. And
Shit.
one of them was intense. Like there were people on the wharf.
Yeah.
And my youngest son goes, were they people? And I went, yep.
That's perspective, son.
And he goes, is this coming from New Zealand? I was like, no. I think Japan got like a 60 centimetre. That one there is like a 10 metre.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, okay.
I saw a couple of...
he didn't sleep that night.
No,
he didn't sleep last night. And that is on the Civil Defence Advisory.
Yeah.
Okay? So fuck you.
I was doing some similar educating to Loz last night. She was like, how bad can these things get? And I decided to show her a clip from the Impossible movie with that tie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't my best work, fellas. I got to be honest. I didn't really think long-term about that.
The complete opposite. You might feel some currents.
Yeah.
Strong currents are going to come through.
I spooked you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, anyway.
Well, look forward to getting another warning saying it's not coming.
6:30 this morning. Chill the fuck out.
Totally.
It's like, oh, all right.
Come on, mate. Just because you get up early.
Yeah.
One of those people who's like, yeah, mate. Well, if I'm up, you're up, mate.
Who's the fucking nerd up at 6:30 at Civil Defence or whoever's sending those messages out? They need to be put down.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of hate for them at the moment.
Yeah.
7, sure. 7:30, probably.
Yep.
6:30, eat a
Come
dick.
on, yes.
Eat a dick.
Fuck off.
Live from the Export Beer Garden Studios, this is the Agenda podcast for Thursday, the 31st of July.
The Agenda Podcast, the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
You familiar with the Dulux Tradies 11?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I struggle to remember kind of, specific moments from all of them.
Yeah, so those of you who don't know, Dulux Tradies 11, every year, we're doing it again into this year, but every year the ACC 11 take on an 11 of tradies,
yes.
Powered by Dulux. And it's a good time, I must admit. We are far better performers off the field than we are on the field.
Yeah.
We're yet to win a game, but I'd say we're winning the after hours sports.
And I'm struggling to tell if that's by choice or not.
I think it's where our strengths lie.
Yeah, it is. I think we've identified that as a strength, and we've gone, you know what, the cricket, it doesn't matter.
And you think the tradies would have they're a good team off field.
Yeah.
But we're better. But on field,
yep,
they're average, we are worse.
And also a bit of a look behind the curtain as well now. Over time, as popularity for the Tradies 11 has grown, there's now 2 Dulux teams.
Yes.
And there was a situation where if you perform well in the first game, you are required to play a second game.
Yes.
And that's not something the ACC 11 is that interested in doing.
No. So there was accusations that we threw the first game because the fact we dropped 13 catches.
And they continue to come through to this day, actually, those accusations.
Yeah. Anyway, we live stream that every year.
Yep.
We put a few graphics up and we commentate where we can.
Yeah, Gordon Caddie watches it from wherever he is.
I was watching the Black Caps play last night in Zimbabwe and Bulawayo.
I see what you're doing here.
And TV3, Sky Free or whatever it is now, was going to be. They had the coverage of it. And I must admit, I watched the build-up and I thought, when are the Dulux 11 running out?
It was dusty, wasn't it?
It was great. I loved
real
it.
Dusty. It felt like almost for a moment that we were going to bowl 10 overs consecutively from the same end and then swap.
Yeah. It just shows you don't need a lot of money to put on a live cricket match.
You don't, do you?
I still got the same results. I still got the same experience.
Was it honestly being filmed on a GoPro?
They had the beauty shot they'd always go to in the back of the stand. And admittedly, one of my kids went, "What is this?" And I was like, "This is Test cricket." and then he said,
"Dad,
well,
what is this?
Where is everyone?" And I went, "Great point."
Yeah, no, that's a good
because
question,
there
son.
was no one there.
Yeah. Before we move on from people being there, a friend of the show may or may not have been there. There was an accusation that came through yesterday that the German Wellington
Wunder,
also known as the German fuckwit, was going to be there with his blow-up Kiwi.
I thought he was joking.
Spot him?
Yes, right at the start.
He's a good man.
There was 2 people in the crowd. I'm picking that it was his lovely partner and him, and he was in his base shirt and his blow-up Kiwi.
Oh, what a rooster.
So...
Was he getting a mugs?
Yeah, well, he gave... You know how I said, give us an update?
Yeah.
I don't want to know what's going on in the cricket because I can watch the Tradies 11 coverage. Let me know what happens after dark in Bulawayo.
Yeah.
So I think he's left us a voice message here to give us an update.
Oh, good.
G'day boys, the German Wellington Westport Wounded checking in here after day one in Bulawayo. A couple of notes. Zimbabweans are absolutely brilliant vibes, wonderful people. You'll never have a better party in your life with 45 people in a stadium. Number 2, Will O'Rourke's got a fucking pitched up. I mean, for fuck's sake, come on, even amateurs in the crowd, we can see this. He's just, come on, Jesus Christ. Number 3, Southerners are brilliant people. Jacob Duffey and Nathan Smith talk to me, so there's Invercargill and Oamaru for you. Oh. Fuck you, O'Rourke, you Aucklander. Fuck Auckland.
Isn't O'Rourke... Is he Canterbury?
He's from Auckland, but he plays for Canterbury now.
Yeah, see this guy. He's anyway. Will O'Rourke. Good update there from the German Westport Wellington Wounder.
The German Westport Wellington Wounder.
But what I want from him, good update, solid, to the point, a little bit personal about O'Rourke. Don't mind that.
Keep in mind his nickname in high school was Mute, so I don't know if many people get anything out of him.
Exactly. I was looking for more an extracurricular update. So perhaps he's probably had a night out now in Bulawayo.
Yep.
And he can probably update us tomorrow on what you get up to in Bulawayo.
Yeah. What about like you were mentioning before, you sat down and parked up and watched it with your son. Yeah. What were your takeaways from last night's fixture? The first day of this fixture, I suppose.
Yeah, Zimbabwe won the toss, decided to bat. I suppose they just didn't want New Zealand to go in and score 1,000 and then bowl them out twice. So they thought, okay, we're the bat.
Why don't we get out for 140?
Yeah, so 149. Right from the start, Matt Henry had the ball on a string. He was making it move around. They edged everything. Got a few lucky runs. And admittedly, Will O'Rourke, he was bowling a little short, but he was giving them the absolute hurry up. Like they looked like schoolboys terrified of a fast bowler. Mm-hmm. And it was jagging back. Nathan Smith came on. Zimbabwe, they made him look like Dennis Lilly. Like they were like it was jagging back in the chest and like ow on the glove, and it was like, admittedly, he was like it was moving about around a bit, but they did make him look amazing.
I feel in a place that I don't really want to be at the end of the first day of a test, and that's sorry for the opposition already. And we're only a day in, and I don't want to throw these types of things out there this early, without really thinking it through, but. It's not.
We dropped a few as well. We dropped a few catches.
We could have been even more dominant.
Yeah. So
and yet we're still just 92 for none as well.
Yeah, Mr. Darcy, he took 6 for 39. At one stage, they'd bowled like 45 deliveries and they'd scored off 2 or something. It was insanely dull in terms of run scoring.
Yeah.
Scotty Styrus, the pig, was doing his best to try and liven it up. Yeah, it was a small flex from the pig. He kind of mentioned he'd just had a European summer.
Oh, nice. Okay.
He'd had a Euro boy summer. And
that's quite interesting. Did he talk about what he got up to? Did he go to
Ibiza? just flexing. They'd been in Europe, just holidaying around Europe.
Bit of a Euro summer.
Yeah, I just passed via Bulawayo on the way home. Just do a bit of commentary.
What's his marital status like at the moment?
I think it's pretty solid.
Okay.
Yeah, Nikki Styrus. I think they've still.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I think it was a family thing. He wasn't going to full Euro. Not Euro boy, like Euro family boy.
Yeah, for a moment I did picture fanny pack shirt off in the middle of Zaget.
Ooh, shit no.
Jeez, imagine Scotty Styrus and Zaget.
Yeah, or heading to Lesbos. So anyway, Nathan Smith, i.e. Dennis Lilly, he got a 3-fer as well.
Sweet.
He did bowl well. They were all over the place with him, but not so much. Even Matt. But Matt Henry knew the conditions, pitched it up as he always does, swung around, seamed around, Shit, he looked good.
Are we scoring 600?
We are 92 without loss. I don't know. Well, Will Young's 41 not out. Devon Three-Way, he's on 57 not out, so he's batting himself back into a bit of form. No DRS either. The home side has to pay for DRS, and as I said, Tradies 11, they didn't have DRS either.
A few cost of living issues over in Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Been a complicated couple of decades for them.
Maybe we're overcomplicating it.
Maybe we are overcomplicating it.
You know, everyone talks about the cost of production and broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should take a leaf out of Zimbabwe and just maybe pare it back a bit.
You say that until you get the howler. Because I totally agree.
There was a couple. There was an edge behind that was a half appeal, and then they replayed it, and they nick it. Hear this nick, and then they go, "We'll take a break. We'll come and look at that." We never looked at it again. Yeah. It never came up again. There's a couple of
the ability. The guys in the truck were freaking out, laying there. Fuck, we can't go back.
Hey, with the guy in the truck. Let's be honest.
Sorry, the guy in the truck.
Or guy or girl. There's not a
individual in the truck. Yeah, was not able to go back and have a look at that edge. That's for sure. But it's so kind of budget, the whole feel of that broadcast, that
I quite like the budget feel.
That I almost go full circle and feel quite at home watching it.
Yeah, you don't need to overcomplicate it.
No, it's so peaceful as well, isn't it? It's kind of like just cricket ambience, you know, when you fall asleep at night to Rain on the Roof or something like that. It just feels a little bit like that. It's perfect to stick on and drift off.
Day 2 begins tonight at 8 p.m. on 3 now.
Because, I mean, like Baz, for example, right? He's going to score 300 quickly and then declare and go on, make something happen.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that.
No, shit, no.
We're going to bat until
we'll bat,
fucking oblivion.
We'll bat till day 3.
Yeah.
Into day 3 if we can. So in other cricket news, though, obviously this India-England series is coming to a head.
Sure is.
I think it's tonight. I think that kicks off at the Oval in London.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay.
So day 1, it's on icc.tv. You just got to give your data over to get that. It's free.
Yep.
You just if you haven't got a dummy Gmail account, you're an idiot. Mm-hmm. Okay, because that's what you use your dummy Gmail account for.
I got 5 or 6.
People can spam away like Billy O, just to register for all these free things. Anyway, we got a bit of intel. Obviously, yesterday we covered off the little bit of argy-bargy between Galton Gambier and the groundsman at the Oval. Groundsman at the Oval, great rack. Gambier, little man, waggly finger in the face. And we kind of had a little bit of a chat about it, but had an inside DM from an unknown source who's very close to, has played a lot at the Oval.
Yeah, and a cricketer.
A cricketer, and has said, I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to side with the Indian coach here. That groundsman is a real wounder.
And that was the first we heard of this. And then we did some further, more extensive research, and I reached out to a couple of people that we know here at the ACC, and former ACC commentator, I won't say exactly who it is, but he also could confirm that, you know,
Great Rack was
the bitch tits from Fight Club is a real prick.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So just so everyone's got all the information that they need on this matter so they can make up their own mind. Gambier did come out of it looking a little bit worse for wear because he did have the finger wave going, and the finger wave is not a good look.
Yeah.
But just so everyone knows that apparently old bitch tits is not a very nice gentleman. So.
Yeah, well, there you go. So great bit of intel there from our listeners far and wide. We'll take another quick break here because we've got a TAB hunch this week, which is about a 10-leg multi on the NPC, which you really need to hear about. Righto, NPC kicks off tonight.
Sure does.
And it's pretty relentless, the NPC, because they play midweek, they play weekends, because it's quite a short season. It's what Super Rugby should be in terms of length.
So 7:10 tonight, Auckland, Waikato at Eden Park.
Yep. So she's all go. There's a few players to look out for. Simon Parker, you remember, who was the blindside flanker for the Chiefs. He's playing for Northland. Mike Hoskins Satutu, he's playing for Counties Manukau, as is Dalton Papali'i. Don't preach.
Oh, okay.
So that's a fairly strong couple of loose forwards to be rolling out in the NPC. Lima Sopoanga is back in New Zealand and playing for the Mooloos. So he was been over in the UK for
I was going to ask
God knows how many times, but he was obviously at the Highlanders for years.
Yeah, good player.
Very good player. Harry Inch is playing for Tasman.
Oh, Harry 6-inch.
And he's got one of the best lids in New Zealand rugby, so look out for the 6-inch.
Yeah, great long curly mullet, sheep-like.
And Sam Darry is back from injury.
Oh.
So he's back playing for Canterbury. Mika Muliana.
Do I have a memory of Sam Darry scoring one of the weirder chase down tries or something like that?
In his debut for the All Blacks.
Yeah, that's right. It was in his debut for the All
Yeah.
Blacks, and he was it a kick chase or something like that?
It was like under the posts, yeah.
And he's kind of quick. Anyway, not the point.
What-
Lane,
Mika
sorry.
Muliana, who's Mills's nephew, is playing for Southland.
How
I'm always surprised that Mills he's a Southland boy. He's probably from Winton. Born and bred Southlander.
Why are you surprised that he's from
I don't-
Southland?
It just doesn't strike me as he doesn't have a Southland accent.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't
that's
roll
fair.
his R's.
He's not giving Southland, is
No, he
he?
doesn't give Southland vibes. Anyway, so there is quite a few juicy players playing in the NPC.
So in terms of opening weekend, round one, tonight, Auckland and Waikato, like we said, and then Manawatu North Harbour is going to be tomorrow night's game at 7 o'clock, and then Saturday afternoon rugby. That's the best part about NPC, is you'll get some afternoon
If you
fixtures.
love code, if there's plenty of code heads out
Fuck,
there.
mate. Every time you
NPC
turn the telly on.
NBC's where it's at,
Code.
and you can watch some turbos, classic turbos.
I mean, Saturday, look, Wellington Canterbury at 2 o'clock, Southland Otago at 4:35.
Yeah.
And then the Naki Northland on at 7:10.
Yeah, and the next day, on Sunday at 2 o'clock, Bay of Plenty Tasman into 4:30 Hawke's Bay, Counties Manukau. Anyway, I've gone for a massive first round multi.
Yeah, love it.
Auckland, unfortunately, I've gone against my men and the Mulu men. I've gone for Auckland and the Auckland Waikato.
Okay.
I've gone Manawatu North Harbour. I've gone for North Harbour on that one. Sorry, Turbo fans. Wellington Canterbury is an interesting one. Wellington's the favourite, but I've gone for Canterbury at 210. Southland Otago. Sorry, Southland. I've gone for Otago. Naki Northland. I've gone for Naki. Bay of Plenty versus Tasman. It's played at Bay of Plenty. I've gone for Bay of Plenty over Tasman. And Hawke's Bay versus Counties. I've gone for Hawke's Bay. So I've chucked $100 bonus cash on that. It's going to return about $1,700.
Sweet.
But I don't know, because it's round one. It's a bit of a dicey one. What I would do and recommend is going the overs and the total points,
Yeah.
because NPC, there's a big disparity between the good players, like you got Hoskins Satutu, Lima Sapawanga, Simon Parker, but then you potentially got an apprentice builder at inside centre.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's gaps, and it's high scoring.
The last couple of years, it's been quite interesting betting on FPC.
The overs, yeah.
It's been tough, to be fair, because the results are, pretty, I don't know, unpredictable. But what is pretty predictable is the fact that there's going to be a lot of points in every game.
They've set the overs quite high.
Yeah, they
so,
have.
And a lot of them, it's in the 50s and 60s.
They've seen it coming.
But still, I think it's worth a look.
So in terms of the favourites for the entire competition, Tasman are
Yeah,
by far the favourites at
the Marples.
325.
Yep.
And then Wellington and Canterbury, Bay of Plenty, Auckland, and the Naki. Oh, yeah. Interesting.
It's
So
good stuff. I like the NPC.
So that Wellington Canterbury game is going to be an absolute hell to get things underway on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go.
Look forward to it.
So I placed that. We've got $2,000 to give away. Have we put that out on the book?
Yes, we put that on Facebook the other day. So get on there and comment, and we'll pick some winners probably tomorrow.
Yeah. So what 2,000? Because we had such a barnstorming weekend. We won over $2,000.
Holy shit.
So we give that away in 20 lots of $100 cash that goes into your TAB account. Okay, not bonus cash, not bonus bets.
Yeah.
So you can withdraw it if you're a coward, or you can just keep punting it.
Well, that's right, but just remember you have to live with yourself and look at yourself in the mirror each morning.
Yeah, and you need a TAB account, okay? And just to let you know, when you comment on that, it will take up to 10 days to get into your account, okay?
So chill the fuck out.
Don't wound us 5 minutes later by asking where it is every 5 minutes, because it starts to raise the issue that you might have a problem.
And don't start selling the tools.
Yeah, just act
'Cause
cool.
It's happened before.
Yeah, just act cool, okay?
It'll come through.
Just act cool.
Just give it 10 days.
When it comes through, act like it's a surprise, because if I get one more wounder complaining, I will drive to your house and personally punch you in the nose.
Yeah, don't think that just because you've won the money, you're going to be able to put a bet on the Warriors on Friday night.
Yeah.
It's probably going to take a little bit longer than that.
There's a little bit of backroom stuff that has to go on. You will get it, okay? So you will get it. Trust me, you will. From the football desk, you'd be interested in this. Smashy being a bit of a roundhead.
Yep.
Um,
Thought that was going to go somewhere else.
The Phoenix women's have announced that the Canadian Bev Priestman is going to be coaching them. Now, Bev Priestman, you don't know who that is, which 99% of you go, who the fuck is Bev Priestman?
Myself included,
Yeah,
to be fair.
she was the coach of the Canadian football team, and famously during the Women's FIFA World Cup, flew a drone over the New Zealand team's practice
Yeah.
to spy on them. which seems
Desperate.
It seems like the All Blacks spying on Tonga.
Yeah, that is what it feels like.
That's kind of that vibe because Canada had a very good team.
Yeah.
It's the All Blacks spying on Canada.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Actually, to be fair, it is.
That's probably right. Yeah.
So I wonder if she ever found out
think-
anything.
I
Do you
think-
reckon she? I mean, maybe she found out. Fuck, I quite like to coach those girls.
Maybe she was just perving.
Well, we didn't think about that. Hang on.
Anyway, they've hired her. It wasn't the World Cup. It was at the Olympics. That's right. Remember, it was the Paris Olympics. Yeah.
Sexist.
It busted for using a drone. I mean, most people let's be honest, most people who are using drones are perverts.
Yep. I'd agree with that. Even
Yep.
if you're not using it for, in that moment, perving,
Yeah.
you probably there is definitely a correlation between
Drone
drone users
and
perving.
It's like gamers have suddenly gone outside. That's what I reckon.
Do you know
it is.
my cousin races drones? True story. He's a bit of a nerd, as you
Yeah.
can tell by that sentence. He, I think, spends his day by day. He spends his time programming like trucking routes and stuff like that. He's quite a successful man, earns a lot of money. But his pastime for hobby is racing drones, and he'll travel the world, hanging out with other people and racing drones.
Yep.
And he's a perv, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, and I'm guarantee he's got a lot of footage on that drone
Oh yeah.
that he'll show you. He won't send it to you because
No.
they're not that dumb.
No.
You know, they'll never share it. That's
no.
just on the hard drive there.
Yeah.
You know, go on the beach. Oh, I'm just checking out, just doing a bit of filming. Oh, you guys won't be on it, and then it's just focused in on a G banger on the front of the beach. It's true. I see them all the time down the beach. I'm like,
I see them all the
massive
time.
perv. And especially
Wait, the G bangers or the drones?
both. But the one with the goggles, when you're wearing the goggles, they're next level perv because you got the guys who've got
That's what my cousin does.
yeah, because you got the guy with the screen,
yeah.
and they're more open because if you look over his shoulder, you can see he's perving.
Yeah.
And so but then the guy with the goggles turns up,
Oh no.
and you know he's up to no good.
Wearing a rash top.
He's not up to no good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to trust a guy with goggles on.
Hey, don't forget before you get into yours, please, Snackachangi Sports Scholarship. You know what to do. Text CHIP to 3236 and win the greatest sports scholarship on earth. We'll rock up with a bunch of Snackachangis, some refreshments, some ACC merch, and sort you out. We do it every single month all over the country as well. So
The only thing we ask for in return is a 2-second photo.
that's right.
Yeah, we'll bring you a whole bunch of Snackachangi kit.
Yeah, and the currency is a photo.
The currency is a photo.
Yeah.
That's right. And there is a small chance that I might come inside your house and start talking about your recent renovations for 25 minutes.
And there might be a chance that someone might go into your house and do a poo.
Yes.
Like
Actually,
Joe Jury
that's a
did in
very good
Hamilton.
point. Yeah, in
Yeah.
Hamilton.
If you're lucky enough, you'll have Joe do a poo in your
So it
house.
might not just be a photo
Yeah.
upon reflection. Anyway, just, yeah.
Anyway, okay,
Sign up for
well,
that.
take a quick break and we'll be back. Got a few yours pleases to get through.
Yours, please. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Rightio, as we mentioned yesterday, you can use the iHeartradio app. Smash that little microphone button. Or if you're on Spotify or Apple, you can just go on the voice memos, flick it through the DMs on Instagram or Facebook, and we'll play them out in yours, please.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
Hey, Paul from Cambridge here.
G'day,
Just a
Paul.
quick question. Does the NZR have the balls to change the Blendersloe format? A one-off game at Eden Park, Blendersloe on the line. Fuck, that would be a spicy meatball. Discuss. Fuck yes.
It was on Anzac Day, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm all for it. Do it.
Well, I mean, the 3-match series is good when teams are even.
Also, give Australia a chance to win it, for Christ's sake.
Well, I suppose a one-off game. Well, that's right. That's, I guess, backing up my point is a one-off game means that it could go either way, doesn't it?
I think they do. Don't they hand it over every game? It's not a series anymore.
No,
Oh,
it's still a
okay.
series,
Is
but
it?
they only play 2 games.
Oh,
So
okay.
as soon as New Zealand win the first one, it's over.
I reckon,
Oh, because if it's a draw,
If
you
it's
just
draw, you
retain
keep
it.
it, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
like if they had one off Anzac, I'm all for that. But it has to be Anzac. Like I said, but a full billet as well. We've got league, badminton.
I just
Snooker,
don't understand
darts.
this Anzac thing. It makes so much sense to me.
Yeah. It's something that unites both countries at the moment. That's sport. We've got 3 professional teams in the league over there. When the Warriors, Breakers, Auckland FC, Phoenix. We are pretty much another state of Australia, so we might as well.
Every time I turn the telly on, I feel like there's some ex-Wallaby talking about the current crisis going on in Australian Rugby Union. Is it as real as they're making it sound?
Yeah, because NRL's kicking their ass in
Yeah.
terms of audience, in terms of revenue, everything.
So do you think in the best part of a decade from now, the Wallabies are even going to be able to compete in the same.
Who knows? It's it's different over there. Aussie rugby is quite private school based.
It's quite posh, isn't it?
Like in England.
Yeah.
Whereas here it's kind of the opposite.
Yeah.
So that's their issue as well. It's a very small gene pool, and then you've got a lot of people who look at the league product and go, "I'll play league." And size wise in league, it's like there's a bit of parity there. You can be 5'9" and be a very, very good league player.
Yeah.
Still 5'9" in rugby, you probably, unless you're Chester Colby quick or Aaron Smith with a pass, you're going to struggle.
There's not a lot of
Because
room
even
for
you,
you.
yeah, because I met Steve Price, and I was like, "You're not a big man, he's solid as a rock." But you wouldn't. You meet an All Black, you meet Angus Tatavau, and you're like, "Holy shit, you're a monster." Tamaiti Williams, you're like, "Wowzers." They're big units.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be in the forwards, you need to be. You know what I mean? So it kind of, I don't know, and the simplicity of it appeals to the youngsters as well. 6 tackles, blah blah blah. It's a pretty simple thing to understand. You don't have to explain the breakdown rule. You don't have to explain the offside rule. You don't have to explain scrum rules, line-out rules.
Bit of a sidestep here. I had a coffee with name drop Jeremy Wells and Steve Price once, and we had a 25-minute conversation about Shoot Shag Marry, Jabba the Hutt, Ian Smitty, or a Yeti, and that was the only conversation I've ever had with him. So if you just want to think about that, I should have actually.
Well, I have to shoot Smitty. Just put him out of his misery.
You're not gonna,
Nah, just put him out of his misery.
If that climbed in your window at night, you're chucking it out.
Absolutely. But if a Sasquatch comes in,
yeah. Well, this is what he had to say as well. He thought that Ian Smith wasn't as cuddly as a Sasquatch.
No, and I'm banging the Sasquatch, but I'm also
You're
marrying.
having a hoon on the Sasquatch.
Yeah, and I'm marrying Jabba the Hutt. He may keep you on a chain and put you in a bikini, but he looks like he lived a good life.
Yeah, he'll look after you.
Yeah, he'll look after you. I don't feel like Sasquatch.
Was Jabba the Hutt ahead of his time? Because that's how I feel a lot of the relationship dynamics are up in Ponsonby.
Yeah, and I think Herne Bay.
That's kind of a metaphor for how
Maryvale.
Some people do like to live their lives. But anyway, okay, so you share
Kandala.
the same Shoot Shag Marry as Steve Price.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It was the same. He did shoot Ian Smith. I'm sure he's stoked.
Not
about
out of any sort of hatred. I just feel
No. I think if you're going to marry one,
I didn't want to marry him, and then I probably didn't want to bang him. But a Sasquatch, I wouldn't want to live with a Sasquatch or Bigfoot, whatever. Because
being married to Ian Smith.
Because the Sasquatch, I don't think his diet's that good. I wouldn't eat that well. Whereas I look at Jabba and I think he eats well. If I get a few scraps from him,
we were trying to figure out it. His first question was whether or not a Sasquatch was a meat eater.
Yeah, Hundy.
Well, that's a relief to Steve Price because he was worried that if it was, what's it when you just eat plants? Omnivore? Herbivore, that it might be a bit stinky. So.
Oh yeah, that would be terrible.
So that's relief to Steve Price. Again, you're backing up what he was saying. Yeah. Where you would shoot Ian Smith, you'd make love to your Sasquatch, and you'd marry.
Sasquatch should be wild.
Jabba the Hutt. Yeah,
I reckon because they're just animal.
Oh, they're throwing you around, G Lane.
Absolutely,
they are throwing you around.
And then just lie back into the arms of Jabba the Hutt for the rest of your life.
But yeah, one-off game at Eden Park.
Yeah. Is it a female Sasquatch?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I so.
I'd assume so as well.
Okay.
But then Jabba the Hutt's a male.
Is he? How do you know? You ever seen his dick?
That's a good point.
He is in Star Wars canon. He is a male.
Have you seen his cock?
No.
Does he have a?
Is there other Jabbas? Is it a
race?
race?
A whole family of them.
Oh, right.
Also, like Jabba, there's something else.
No, they're Hutts. So their name is Hutt.
Okay.
So it's like Finn the Hutt or G Lane the Hutt. They're all the Hutt family.
They're big units, the Hutts, aren't they?
Massive units. I mean, some people are into that kind of thing, G Lane.
Okay, next one. Yours, please.
Hey, fellas. I don't know if you watched the Happy Gilmore 2 with old droopy fucking depresso Scotty Scheffler in it. He was actually pretty good. And if you haven't watched it, watch it. Anyways, fuck you.
Okay, well, he started off by giving his microphone cunnilingus.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a bit, but he came right after
that.
Came good after that, but I think he's in the Matt Heath camp. Matt Heath said that he didn't expect much from Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah.
After his depressive rant up before the Open, but he's warmed to him. So
I need to watch it. I'm
watching it this weekend.
So much spare time in my life, and I still haven't sat down to watch it.
I'm watching it this weekend because the wife's away, and I've got two out of three of the Punishers are with me.
Yep.
They've already watched it, but like I said, like all good movies, kids, you got to watch it at least 7 or 8 times. You learn the quotes, Learn to be able to quote it back to your mates.
How do you, yeah, this actually, you're
Yeah.
right, because Happy Gilmore is, yeah, that's the only reason I ever watched Happy Gilmore in the first place, because I felt like I needed to fit in.
Yeah.
And I needed to be able to understand the countless quotes that came out of it. How does it go with the ladies' Happy Gilmore? It doesn't really translate that well to...
I think it goes right. It's good, honest family fun. There's nothing...
Good, honest family fun.
Yeah, so your kids can watch it and
They'll be happy
you're not
with
going to get offended or anything.
Yeah.
There's nothing in it that's going to cause awkward questions.
Because Lozzie kind of dictates whatever we do via what's happening currently on social media and whatever the trends currently are, as we have, that's what we take a look into. And she has noticed that this Happy Gilmore thing has had quite a lot of hype lately, and she said, could we go and have a look at Happy
Has
Gilmore?
she watched one?
Well, this is the thing. I said, shall we have a look at this? And within 5 minutes, she's looking at me going, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's a harking back to the good old days of
And I'm giggling away in the kitchen
Yeah.
as I make my mac and cheese.
It's the thing is with Happy Gilmore, and like any Adam Sandler movie, I mean, he's made a few serious ones like the Hustle and stuff like that, which is a good movie. But it's good, honest, just stupid fun.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
storyline's pretty loose, but it's just gag-filled, stupid shit.
But I think
we need more of that, because for a while there, I lost faith that every movie had to have some sort of meaning and backstory and a twist. And it's like, just give me some stupid Billy Madison shit.
Yeah, well, that's exactly why I also enjoyed the Formula One movie that just came out, was because it's like a dad movie. Like,
Yeah, it's Top Gun.
I didn't think about it before going in. I'm not thinking about it too much after coming out, but I had a good 2 hours. Happy days.
Even my wife enjoyed the Formula One movie. She said it
Oh,
was
I
great.
bet she did.
She said it was great.
Yeah? Anything specifically she enjoyed in that?
She was making me wear a helmet at bed these days. but
On what? Next one?
that's long gone, mate.
Yours, please.
Hello, boys. Actually, sending through a message today just to say a huge thank you, because recently just moved over to Melbourne, and all these fucking wankers talk about is AFL constantly. Does my head in. So, long list of the agenda, and it can't be any more clutch than driving home every day and getting the update on what the proper sport is.
Yeah.
Good on you, fellas.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Sure, boy.
Great stuff. Yeah, I mean, that is a problem. That's like going to England and you go on your OE. And I was over there for like 4.5 years. And fuck, it's just relentless football chat.
Yeah.
And like, I don't mind football. I don't hate it. I don't mind it. I never really got into it. But it is fucking relentless over there.
Well,
like,
Talk Sport, the biggest radio station over there, is essentially just football and sometimes boxing.
Yeah.
But just football.
yeah, and then in Aussie, obviously you go to Melbourne. The
Yeah.
stronghold there is AFL.
Yep.
And you're talking crowds of 100,000 at the MCG for club games like Richmond versus, whatever. That's intense. They love it.
Yeah.
And so you can't get away from it. So unless you immerse yourself in it, you're done. People are just walking around in small shorts and sleeveless tops.
Oh, Melbourne's a good place, though. Oh, well, hope the move
Yeah.
is going well for you.
Well,
fella.
and I'm glad this on your drive home. This keeps the candle burning at home.
Yeah, and I'm glad we've still got you.
Yeah. We got one more, two more.
Yours, please.
G'day. Hey fellas, been getting into baseball because there's no sport on in New Zealand at the moment that's worth watching. The numbers they pulled to a game, one of the teams over 7 days, 7 games, they averaged 30,000 people in attendance. Another one of the teams does $30, turn up, get a free beer and $3 beers for 3 hours before the game, watch the team warm up. NZR, get into it.
Yeah, look, first of all, thoughts and prayers if you have a partner or a family, because if you're getting into Major League Baseball, they play so many games.
Yeah.
And
I've got nothing to say on this, by the way. I'm so out on baseball, and I'm scared that if I even have a conversation about it, I'll get into it.
Yeah. So with the baseball, and he raises a good point. With the baseball, there's so many games. See, there's over 120 games or something they play.
162
There you go.
regular season.
Holy.
It's
Sometimes
insane.
they play 2 in a day as
Yeah.
well. So they'll do a double header.
So there's a lot going on.
That's fucked up.
So it's quite good. And you would have seen, we posted it as well. You saw that baseball ground in the middle of that NASCAR track.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
Yep.
And that's not the first time the MLB have been trying to mix things up. They've challenged the people to make things different and for special occasions do interesting shit. For example, they put a baseball ground in the middle of a military base and 30,000 military turned up and watched a MLB game. They recreated the Field of Dreams and they played an MLB game there. And then this one here, they're like, let's put one in the middle of a NASCAR track that can seat 80,000 people. So they've sold that out.
That's fucking
So
awesome.
they got 80,000 people. They've just stuck it. Because, I mean, really, with baseball, all you need is a diamond, really. You just chuck it in there. And
when we talk about live crowds here in NZ, we kind of attribute a lot of the issues to the lack of respect and respect to the fan experience, the live fan experience. Is that what that is? Are they prioritising that?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like, make it different because we've got 160 games. We've got to have to spike it with some shit that's going to get us some media because at the moment we're getting pumped by NFL and NBA.
Well, this is kind of a recent mental breakthrough that I've made as well, in the sense that what are the events that I enjoy most going to with my mates? It's like the races.
Yep.
You know, and any kind of event that you can kind of move around in.
I feel like they want you there.
And it's a social event where people want you there.
You're welcome.
And I think baseball's quite good at it as well, as you can, like that, contributor just said, you can rock up in early and there's ways to have conversations and you can venture around and there's different merch stands going on, and it feels a little bit almost like a festival of activity.
It's a bit like cricket. You can dial in and out of baseball like you can with cricket. You don't. Rugby's quite intense. NRL's quite intense. But that baseball ground they put in the middle of that NASCAR track only took them 2 months.
And you can look up at a scoreboard and understand exactly what's happened over the last 20 minutes that you've missed or whatever.
2 months.
Are they racing the cars around the track while the game is on?
That's going to be my next question.
No, they're not. No.
That'd be fucking absurd.
That would be, that'd be insane.
You got SVG
like, so loud.
around that bitch.
It'd be so loud. And too much going on, I think. There's a lot of safety things as well because I think they use the middle part
as the runoff,
as the
when
pits
there's
and everything.
crashes.
All the pits are in there.
So we can't even get a test cricket ground in Auckland.
We suck. We fucking suck. And I've said it before, we go to a ground and you're immediately, all you are is a dollar sign. You're a dollar sign to the caterers, you're a dollar sign to the beverage people, you're a dollar sign to the traffic control, which costs about 50 grand to do. You're basically a dollar sign to the sport because you've just bought the ticket. And it feels like, what am I here for, just to get rinsed?
A good friend of mine is a member at, what's the cricket club that's based out of Colin here in...
Oh, university.
Yeah, he's a member of university and he helps out on the board there, and they are still having weekly meetings with people about turning Colin into their test venue.
Yeah.
And he said, like, these have been going on for
it's definitely the first. They're turning it into a first class venue. That's 100%.
Well, this is the thing, is it's just going to keep...
I've given up. I don't care anymore.
Well, this is, same.
I don't care. All I'm going to do now, I'm going to start a shuttle service once a year that goes backwards and forwards to Seddon Park in Hamilton.
Yeah, well, sorry.
We get the train. Anyway, we can get the train going back there.
But yes, baseball, I'm scared that might start taking over my life soon.
Yeah, I
do you support anyone or no?
I dabbled in it. And got in a lot of trouble. I watched a World Series with Matt Heath and came home steamed, and I used the excuse that I was watching baseball. And
was it across the road here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, and I got why are you watching baseball? And I'm like, it's a good point. It's a very good point.
I love you, though. You look so beautiful today. One more.
Don't make me put the helmet on.
One more, yours, please.
Yeah, g'day, helmets. Here's my 4 pillars of things that I do not care about.
Here we go.
Number 1 is your dead pet and your Instagram story.
Yeah.
Number 2 is your Spotify Wrapped. It's not mine. I don't care.
Yeah, okay.
Number 3 would be any 5+ league multi that hasn't come through already. I don't want to read all that shit. And number 4 is whether or not you like your nickname or not. I'm talking to you, Mashy. Or shall I call you the polar bear? Anyway, love yous, fuckers. See you at Hodaki Corner.
Sure, boy.
That's a
great talkback. That's how you make the most out of 30 seconds.
Absolutely.
Holy shit.
Look, he's obviously a man who spends a lot of time at Hodaki Corner, if you don't know. Great glory hole there, and the toilets just next to the power transformer there.
One of our best.
Yeah, it is one of the best in Auckland. I have one of the best in Auckland.
Heard that. Don't get me wrong, you have to be running quite the operation if you want to get it through those kind of
cinder blocks. Cinder blocks.
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's built for a certain type of man. If you're looking for that certain type of man who can get his downstairs through a cinder block wall.
Have we considered the idea of I don't know, opening up some kind of, situation for our smaller downstairs friends?
I'm sure there's something available for the cashew nuts.
Yeah, it just concerns me that you are having to run about 8 inches to get through those cinder blocks.
I mean, there may be a small user group.
Yep.
But I'm not sure it's as attractive as
there's a correlation between glory holes and big downstairs, though, I think.
I don't think you're getting a cashew in there. I mean, it's a bit like on Hangover 2, with that little nut that they found on the table, which turned out to be
old mates downstairs. Yeah.
Hey,
just on the multi
yes
one, out of that. I think that's a fantastic one. Any time that a multi doesn't come through, I don't need to hear about how it just missed out.
By one leg.
Or one leg. Unless it's you or Joe Jerry.
I direct message those. Direct message those and go.
Oh, actually, no.
I direct message them and go, God damn you, Warriors.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't care about that. But I think that's okay. You can still send them through, but no one gives a shit.
I think what he was also saying was ones that haven't even come in yet. So it's like 3 legs of hit, 2 to go.
Oh,
I see.
Yeah, I
no,
understand.
I don't want
and then you can't even get on it anyway.
Mate, just fucking hold your horses and then send it to me tomorrow when it comes through.
Can I get an updated on the Spotify Wrapped? Because I agree with him. That time of year kills me. Do not care. Look at me. I'm the new music. Oh, look at me. I'm amazing.
The worst one from that is all the stations that radio stations and Instagram pages make up their funny meme ones.
Oh, yeah.
Get fucked.
And all, yeah, totally. And also the ones that self-source and go, hey, look, we're the most preferred podcast. But
that was us down, me and Jerry.
what I want to do is I want someone like Instagram or someone to come up with your Wrapped of the year in terms of what you've looked at most. Mine will be rugby league big hits, bad bone breakages, and large-breasted woman teeing off. And that's honesty call because that's what seems to be in my feed.
Yeah,
league hits, bad injuries, and Paige.
Yep,
Paige and her friends.
She is in the Happy Gilmore movie too.
Is she? Excellent.
I'm more of a Claire. Do you follow Claire Hodge? Claire Hodge or something like that?
Look, we're not. Don't incriminate yourself too much, mate. Okay, you don't need to name names.
Well, who's Paige?
Paige Sporadic.
Yeah, she's a golf content creator.
I don't know who that is. I actually don't know who that is. I'm going to do some extensive research after this podcast.
Do your own research.
Do your own research.
Yeah, so maybe we can do our own one at the end of the year, and we can go into the you can go into the little search button.
That's a good idea. Yeah. I think it's going to be far too exposing.
Far more relevant. More relevant.
Do people know, G Lane, that you can see who you follow?
I don't know. There's a generation out there that I don't think they know who they follow, and if they like it, their name pops up.
Because there's a couple of people in our building here, that follow like 3,000 people,
of which 2,900 are bots.
A kind of AI bot.
Hot bots, though.
Oh, mate, fuck, they are some hot bots.
Yeah,
really hot bots. But I just feel like people need to be reminded that whatever you do on Instagram, it leaves a trail that other people can see when kind of, scrolling through. Like it's not a coincidence.
Liked by.
Exactly. This is a situation that my fellow flatmate has got. Is quite often my girlfriend will be bringing up, ladies that he might not know about, and then she'll go to search them up on Instagram, and then she'll notice that he's already liked, the 3 most recent photos of theirs.
Yep.
So just, you got to be careful out there. I don't know if that was relevant to what we're talking about.
Well, take care out there. That's what we're going to say.
Take care.
Okay, well, that's the Yours Pleasers this week. Don't forget, send them through. We'll play every single one out when we do an omnibus. We have the ACC Sportsbook coming out later on today. We are on a heater on the three-way there.
Holy shit, mate. I'm currently in the process of trying to accumulate some numbers on how exactly we have been doing over the last few weeks.
We're going to step it up this week, though. So listen out in the Sportsbook because it's going to be a big one in terms of what we're going to place. And, of course, when we win, you guys win as well.
All right.
But we'll catch you later.
See you on Hurricane Corner.
You've been listening to the ACC's Agenda podcast, brought to you by Export Ultra. For more episodes, like and follow on iHeartradio or wherever you get your podcasts.